What's going on YouTube? Blake from New Vision Security Services, and today we're going to talk about IP camera placement. Why I place them the way I do, real short video, why I do it the way I do, and what I try to gain out of installing them in certain locations to view certain areas. Right? Stay tuned, be right back. Alright, so as you can see here, we got a Skybell HD video doorbell. Overlooking that Skybell HD video doorbell is a Dahua 22204 TNI Mini PTZ 4X zoom lens, right? So that camera there oversees the Skybell, the front door. Let me pan around here, and it sees all of this coming up. That Mini PTZ can zoom through the vehicle all the way out into that area out there, all right? Then, if we go over here, you look right up there, and there's the turret camera that I talked about in the last video. That turret camera overlooks the driveway, overlooks the cul-de-sac, and it can see any vehicles coming down into the cul-de-sac. So, let me flip this around and let's talk about it. Alright, so why do I lay out cameras that way? Right? The reason why I do it is simple. I believe in, when I'm installing cameras, that each one covers one. And what that means is each camera sees a camera when you install them. So the Mini PTZ behind me, right, covers the video doorbell. The video doorbell covers the same area right here in front of the front door. And then the Mini PTZ also covers the turret camera, which covers the driveway. Then there's another camera around the side of the home that covers that alleyway, and then it just goes all the way around like that. So you never have a camera in a dead spot that doesn't see another camera. Reason being is, let's say someone walks up into the driveway and they see that camera and they decide they're going to try and knock it off or whack it with a stick, whatever. Well, not only does that camera, the turret camera, record them, right? But the Mini PTZ that's away from them, that also sees the same area, catches them also. One of the other important features is this: when you purchase IP cameras, you want to make sure that they have an internal SD card slot. Reason being is, if you, for some reason, something happens to your recorder, the camera will still record internally to the SD card. Now you have to take the camera down, undo it to pull out the SD card if you need it for footage, but it is inexpensive security backup to your main recorder. Okay, make sure that whatever cameras you planning on purchasing, that they have an internal SD card slot, and you can find out what's the biggest card. It can go in there, 32, 64, so that way you have a backup onboard recorder outside of your main NVR. All right, so I just wanted to explain to you why I install them that way. And remember, each one covers one, and if you stick to that philosophy, you will never have a dead spot in your camera system setup. Even if you want to install cameras and financially you can only afford 2 right now, but when you plan things out, you can pull all your pre-runs for your cable ahead of time for however many cameras you want to install. That way you don't have to go up into the attic. You do all your drops, and then you can come back, terminate the ends as you financially can add cameras. So remember, do your full layout. Don't plan on, oh, I'm just going to want. Trust me, if you think you're going to have 1, you're going to have 2. If you're going to have 2, you're going to want to have 3, and it just goes on once you start adding them and you start realizing you want to see more. So do a proper layout for whatever the property is that you're trying to protect. Do your pre-runs, your drops, so that you go into the attic one time, instead of having to go up and down and add a line each time you want to add a camera. And if you need help with any kind of camera layout, I'll leave my email and my Facebook link down below. Please feel free to contact us, and we will try to help you any way possible with your system layout. Like I said, even if you can only afford 2 cameras now, we can still do an 8-camera layout. You can put 2 in now, but you pre-do all your runs, and it makes it much easier, and the layout becomes much simpler. All right. Once again, Blake from New Vision Security Services. Hey, we appreciate you. Thank you for choosing to subscribe and watch our channel. We really appreciate it. And as always, we pray that this information is getting out to help those like us that didn't really have any help. All right. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.